Good afternoon to all. Are you able to listen to me? Are you able to hear my voice? Good afternoon. Hello, I am audible to all of you. Hello, Shivam, good afternoon. My voice is here. Are you able to listen to my voice? Yes, good afternoon. How are you all? Are you able to listen to my voice? My voice is low. Now is it okay? My voice is okay now. So today we have to start our next silent, which is silent Anubhuva. Okay, so we have to start with silent Anubhuva. So I am just going to present the PPT. So are you able to hear to my voice? So today we have to start the silent Anubhuva. So are you able to listen to me? Hello, my voice is audible. My voice is audible. Please let me know my voice is audible or not. Hello? 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 My voice is audible. Shall we start now? Okay, okay, okay. So today we have to start with phylum Annelida, also known as earthworms or bee trees, or they are also known as segmented worms. So they are known as segmented worms. So in phylum Annelida, we will start with the characters of the phylum. They have the segmented body. They have elongated and segmented body. Their segments are complete, that is externally and internally as well. The segments are known as metamers. So the segments on the earthworm, or you can say on the annelida, they are known as metamers. Then they are bilaterally symmetrical bodies. They are generally cryptoblastic animals, that is, their body derives from three germ layers: outer ectoderm, middle mesoderm, and inner endoderm. So they are the cryptoblastic animals. We have ectoderm, we have endoderm, and we have mesoderm. So here you will be able to see that the outer layer is known as the ectoderm. So this one is the outer layer, which is ectoderm. Then we have the inner layer, which is the mesoderm, and then we have the most inner layer, which is known as the endoderm. So we have ectoderm, mesoderm, and endoderm. And in the center, or you can say in between, we have the pseudoxylem. So they are not, so we have the phloem. The alimentary canal is complete, elongated, tube-like structure. It extends from the mouth to the anus. So the alimentary canal, if you are able to see, the alimentary canal is complete, starting from the mouth towards the anus. The alimentary canal is complete. So we have the complete alimentary canal. It extends from the mouth to the anus. Then we have the coelom. What is coelom basically? These animals possess a true coelom, so they are also known as, you can say, coelomates, because they possess the true coelom. It lies between the layers of mesoderm. Due to the presence of true coelom, they are called coelomates. The entire coelom is divided into compartments due to the presence of septa. So they are known as coelom, or they are known as coelomates. So this is our ectoderm, which is outer layer, then we have mesoderm, then we have endoderm, and in between we have the true coelom, or you can say they are coelomates. Then the locomotion is by the help of structure which is called CT. They are found along the segments in pair. The CT or CT are with or without parapodia. So we have the important characters of phylum Annelida, that is they are segmented worms. Number one, their skeleton is fluid called hydrostatic skeleton. Then they have many hooks present on the body which are known as CT, and they have the capability, to shorten the body muscles, or to, you can say they have the ability to short their body with the help of longitudinal muscles, and they have the ability to elongate their body with the help of circular muscles. So the circulatory system, they have closed type circulatory system, that is the blood flows in the blood vessels. The blood is red due to the presence of hemoglobin. The major blood vessels are dorsal and the ventral blood vessels. The number of heart is 2 or more. So this is basically the circulatory system which is there in case of annelids. And as you all know, their skin is very moist, so there is no special respiratory organ. The respiration takes place through the moist skin through the diffusion. So the respiration takes place through the moist skin through the diffusion. Then for excretion, they have the tube-like organ which is known as nephridia. In each segment, a pair or more nephridia are present. So there is the presence of the nephridia also. And in the nervous system, it consists of brain and double nerve cord with the ganglia on each side. So in the nervous system, we have the brain present, okay, and also we have the nerve cord which is present. And the reproduction takes place. They are normally sexual, they are hermaphroditic, and they have asexual as well as sexual reproduction that is taking place between them. There are three classes of phylum Annelida, which is Polychaete, Oligochaete, and Hirudinea. What happens in the class Oligo? We have to study the class Oligochaete, in which we have to study the forms. They possess fluidity. Their body is metametrically segmented, consists of many segments. The head is not prominent. Eyes and tentacles are also absent. Mouth is present on the first segment. So we have the mouth which is present on the first segment, and they also have the clitellum for the purpose of reproduction. Getting my point? So earthworm is an example of this case where the locomotion takes place by CP, and of course the parapodia are absent. Then we have the Hirudinea class. The animals of this class are generally ectoparasites. They live on the outer surface of their host body, so they are ectoparasites. Their body is elongated and flattened at both the sides. Then their body is elongated and flattened at both the sides. The body consists of definite number of segments, 34 in number. They do not have kete like other annelids. So this is the structure of the leeches, which you all know or you all study. Hirudinea belongs to the class Hirudinea. So these are our annelids which have the CP present all over, and they have the septa. Their body is divided into segments that are separated by septa. Some body segments may carry one or more pair of eyes, several pairs of antennae, and other organs, sometimes called bristleworms because of the tiny chitinous bristles that they bear. They are called CP. So this is the phylum Annelida, and of course the earthworm has many roles. They have some ecological roles like parasitic, food source, irrigate source, breakdown material. They have body organization. They have endoderm, mesoderm, and ectoderm, and their body cavity is basically made up of coelom. So here in the flatworms, they are acoelomates, true worm, and then tapeworms are pseudocoelomates, but earthworms they are true coelomates. So this is the coelom which we have, this one, in between the endoderm and the mesoderm. Then we have the digestive system, we have the reproductive system which takes place in the clitellum region. So in the clitellum region we are able to get the reproduction. Then circulation, they have blood vessels, and they have the blood flow circulatory system. Nervous system is there, brain, ganglia, nerves are present, excretion is there, and of course they live in the soil or in the water. So that's all in this case. Like in case of, this is Hirudinea, these are the leeches which are feeding on the humans. So this is the phylum Arthropoda. So are you able to get my voice? Yes, yes. Yes, good afternoon, listen. How are you? How are you? Are you able to listen to my voice? Now my voice is audible? just let me know whether my voice is audible to you or not. So my voice is audible or not, please let me know. Yes, I don't know why it is so little low. I don't know why I am not getting it properly, because I have just put it to the 100. The volume is okay. So this is the phylum Annelida, in which we have the earth form, and now we have very important and very interesting phylum, which is phylum Arthropoda. So I will show you some of the videos of this phylum first, and then we will do the presentation of this phylum, which is phylum Arthropoda. So we will start from this.
Arthropoda. General characters and classification. Name Arthropoda was coined by von Siebold. It is derived from Greek word arthro means and pod means foot. It is the largest phylum in the animal kingdom. It accounts for about 80% of animal species. They are triploblastic, bilaterally symmetrical, shows heteronymous metamerism, chitinous exoskeleton, and jointed appendages, metamerically segmented protostemes, and cosmopolitan in distribution. General characters of phylum Arthropoda. Body is usually divided into head, thorax, and abdomen. Arthropods occur in all types of habitats: marine, freshwater, and terrestrial. There is an increasing tendency of cephalization in arthropods. Body is covered by chitinous exoskeleton. Periodical shedding of exoskeleton is called molting. It helps in growth. Joined appendages are present. Muscles are striated. Appendages are segmented and specialized for different functions. Body cavity is hemocoel. It is derived from embryonic blastosphere, so it is not true coelom. True coelom is confined to the spaces of genital organs. In some excretory organs, alimentary canal consists of three regions: foregut, midgut, and hindgut. Foregut. It is responsible for ingestion, storage, and trituration, mechanical digestion. Midgut. It helps for enzyme secretion and digestion. Hindgut or hindgut. It is responsible for the formation of feces and reabsorption of water. Blood vascular system is open type. Blood, hemolymph, passes through open sinuses. Heart is dorsal in position. In crustacean and aconids, hemolymph contains copper-containing respiratory pigment called hemocyanin.
Let me just So I hope you are able to get it, the phylum which is Arthropoda, in which we have lots of insects. So are you able to understand it? Please let me know if it's clear to all of you. I also have one PPT of this phylum Arthropoda. I will share the PPT with all of you. So it's my request to all of you that go through the PPT. And if you are uncomfortable to know something, then please let me know. So are you able to understand it or not? So please let me know, are you understand it, or I have to show you the presentation also. Please let me know. My voice is audible to all of you. Okay. So Ankita, are you able to understand it, or I will show you the PPT also? Okay. So now we have the next phylum, which is phylum Mollusca. Let me show you the video, show you the presentation of it. So we have phylum Mollusca. Yes. So now we have another phylum in which we have, this is known as phylum Mollusca, in which we have studied. Yes. We have to study these soft-bodied animals. So we have the soft-bodied animals name from the Latin word which is molus, which meaning soft. So they are very soft-bodied animals, and they are protected by a hard shell made up of calcium carbonate. So they are protected by the hard shell made up of calcium carbonate. They have reduced internal cell or have lost the shell completely during the evolution. So during the evolution, the internal cell gets lost, and of course creation of a coelom is also there. So creation of a coelom which is a fluid-filled cavity that dwells within the mesoderm. So what is coelom basically? It is a fluid-filled cavity. It is a fluid-filled cavity that dwells within the mesoderm. So we have outer hard shell, inner hard shell, or you can say inner structure gets lost, and of course we have a presence of coelom. So we have three distinct body zones of it. We have visceral mass, and then the last is the mental. So what is food? Basically it contains sensory and the motor organs. Visceral mass contains internal organs used for digestion, excretion and reproduction. So visceral mass contains the internal organs which is used for digestion, excretion and reproduction. And then we have mental, a fold of tissue that drapes over the visceral mass and secretes the cell if there is one present. So we have food, we have visceral mass, as well as we have a mental. And then we have the radula present. Radula is basically what? A strap-like resting organ used to scrape up the food with the curved teeth. So we have the scrap-like resting organ is also present. What is the function of this radula? It allows the mollusk to scrape algae and other food off to the rocks and drill through the shell of prey or catch the fish. So I will show you the diagram here. This is the radula which we are discussing. So we have the visceral mass, we have the mantle which is the outer layer, and we have the foot region also. And in the visceral mass we have phloem, we have heart, intestine, everything is present in the visceral mass. Then their digestive system, their digestive tract is complete and is related with the mouth, anus and complete stomach. Food is taken up by cells in the lining of stomach and passed into the blood. Undigested materials are compressed and packed and are discharged through the anus to the nasal cavity and are carried into the water current. Excretory functions are carried out by the pair of nephridia. So we have the presence of nephridia for the purpose of excretion. And of course then we have the nerve cords, or you can say the brain system is also there. We have variety of organ system is present, like we have large complex size. So these are things. We have the presence of brain is there, and then the presence of nerve cord is there. And then the circulation, they have the open type circulatory system. What do you mean by open type? That the body does not circulate entirely within the vessels, but is collected by the gills, pumped into the heart, and released in spaces in the tissue, and returned to the gills and the heart. So we have hemosis, which is known as a blood capsule, which is also present. Respiration takes place with the help of hemocyanin. Respiration is through gills, canidia, located in the mantle cavity. I will show you the video, then it becomes more clear to you. So these type of musca which are common, we have gastropores, we have bivalves, and we have cephalopods. So you must see all these things like oyster, butter clam, common mussel, waste crab. So they are gastropods, bivalves, and cephalopods basically. So what are gastropods? They form 80% of the mollusca and it consists of 37,500 species. Most gastropods have an external shell. They can either be herbivorous, spongivorous, or carnivores. They usually live in oceans, on rocks and in land. So they are the gastropods. We have snails, slugs, nudibranchs, theropods. So they all belong to the gastropods. All these are the gastropods. Snails, slugs, they belong to the gastropods. And then in Bivallia, which is also known as Placopoda, in this we have two shells. Okay, so we have two shells which are held together by the hinges and of course by the strong muscles. Some are omnivorous and also eat bacteria and protista. They filter feed in which food sticks to the mucus on their gills, then cilia move to their mouth. They may live in any watery environment because they are able to swim and float around. They are the only type of mollusk that does not have a radula. So they don't have any type of radula. And their example is mussels, clams, oysters and scallops. And we have approximately 7,500 species of these bivalves. So we have 7,500 species of these bivalves, and in cephalopods, which are generally carnivorous, we have 600 living species. The very common example of cephalopod is your octopus, squid, cuttlefish and nautilus. Let me show you the videos and you are able to get it. So these all are the mollusca basically. So these are small one, tiny one, large one. They all are mollusks basically. So they have the soft body, they are unsegmented, they are triploblastic, they have no joint appendages. They have head, foot, mantle and visceral mass. So we have foot, we have visceral mass and we have the outer, which is the mantle. This is again alimentary canal is well developed and quiet. Respiration occurs by gills. Circulatory system is there. Excretory system, we have pair of kidney is there. Nervous system is there. Reproduction is also there. So they have the important you can say features of this phylum mollusca. So we have gastropoda. We have placopoda, also known as bivallia, in which we have clams, mussels and oysters. And the last one is cephalopoda, in which we have the octopus. So we all know that they are the important one. We have neoplina, chitin, then talum, pila, unio, octopus, sepia and loligo. They all belong to the phylum mollusca. So they belong to the phylum Mollusca. So this is the phyla, or you can say apple snail. This is Anio. This is octopus. You all know about octopus. This is the cuttlefish, or you can say sepia. Let me show you the video. Then you will able to get it. I am just showing you the video. By it you are able to get it. So this is the phylum Mollusca.
Mollusca. General characters and classification. Term mollusca was given by Johnston. Phylum Mollusca includes soft-bodied invertebrate animals such as snails, slugs, mussels, clams, oysters, tusk shells, squids, octopods, and nautili, etc. Mollusca is the second largest phylum after Arthropoda. Study of mollusks is called malacology. Study of shells of mollusks is called conchology. General characters. They are mostly marine. However, some freshwater and terrestrial forms are also available. The body of mollusks is unsegmented except monoplacophora with a distinct head, muscular foot and visceral hump. Foot is useful in locomotion. Dorsally visceral mass is covered by a thick sheet of skin called the mantle or pallium. It encloses a space called mantle or pallial cavity between itself and the body. Body is bilaterally symmetrical. In some mollusks, such as Pila, the adults become asymmetrical due to torsion during growth. The body is covered by a shell made up of calcium carbonate and an organic substance called conchin. It is secreted by the shell glands of the mantle. The body cavity is hemocoel. True coelom is confined to the kidneys, gonads, and pericardial space. Buccal cavity contains a rasping structure called radula. Radula is absent in bivalves. Respiratory organs are ctenidia, gills. Pulmonary sac and secondary branchia occur in some species. Circulatory system is open type, closed type in cephalopods. The blood flows through large sinuses. Heart has generally 2 auricles and 1 ventricle. Respiratory pigment is hemocyanin, which contains copper. Excretion takes place by tubular metanephridia, commonly called as kidneys. Glands of pericardium secrete wastes into the coelom and nephridia passes them out. Each nephridium is connected with pericardial coelom through nephrostom. The other end opens into mantle cavity through nephridiopore. Nervous system is well developed with ganglia, commissurous and connective. Special sense organs like osphradium, which tests the quality of water and the amount of sediment in it. These occur in the bivalves and gastropods. Other sense organs like tentacles and eyes are present. Statocysts occur in the majority of mollusks. They are mostly unisexual. Few are hermaphrodite. Cleavage is holoblastic and spiral. Development is direct or indirect. Modified trachyphore larva is called villager larva, is present in the life history of many mollusks. Torsion is fundamental feature of gastropods. Torsion promotes stability in the adult.
अगर आप भी कोडिंग में क्यूरियस है तो आपके लिए भी एक ऐसा दोस्त है कोडिंग।
Hmm.
Mollusca. General characters and classification. Term mollusca was given by Johnston. Phylum Mollusca includes.
So I think yes, I will share the PPT in the group also. So this is basically the phylum Mollusca. I think I have one more animation which is somewhere else which is not right here. So I will send it to you. I think it is this.
Animalia. Phylum Mollusca. The sixth phylum is Mollusca. The mollusks are diverse, successful, and the second largest group of animals. Mollusks are advanced than annelids in features such as the presence of a distinct head and foot, well-developed gills for respiration. Mollusca are bilaterally symmetrical, soft-bodied, unsegmented animals. The body is distinguished into a head, foot, visceral mass and a mantle. The mantle secretes a shell, and the space between the mantle and the body wall is known as mantle cavity. Mollusks have gills or ctenidia for respiration, which are located in the mantle cavity. The alimentary canal is well developed and coiled. Most mollusks have a rasping tongue-like radula used for feeding. Mollusks show a lacunar type of circulatory system in which there is a dorsal heart and a few blood vessels. Excretion is done through one or two pairs of kidneys. Sexes are separate in mollusks, and the fertilization may be internal or external. The nervous system in mollusks comprises of paired cephalic, pleural, pedal, and visceral ganglia. Mollusks also show the presence of sensory organs such as eyes, tentacles, etc. Phylum Mollusca is divided into 6 classes, but the 3 major classes are Gastropoda, Pelecypoda, and Cephalopoda. Class Gastropoda includes terrestrial and aquatic mollusks, which are snails, slugs, and winkles. Their body is asymmetrical because of the twisting of the visceral mass in the spiral shape of the shell. The second class, called Pelecypoda, includes bivalves such as mussels, clams, and oysters. They are typically burrowers in mud and sand and show bilateral symmetry. The third class is that of Cephalopoda, which includes octopus and squid. They are adapted for swimming and are active animals with well-developed sense organs and nervous system.
So I think that's all for today's silence which we have done today. And tomorrow is our last class and we have to go to the last phylum which is phylum Acanidermata. So we will meet tomorrow on the last day. I hope all of you will be there, because as I am saying only 3 or 4 or only 7 today. So it's my request to all of you to be present tomorrow, because tomorrow is our last session. So we will finish the remaining phylum, which is phylum Echinodermata. Getting my point? So that's all for today. We will meet tomorrow. Till then, take care of yourself and good evening to all. Okay, so that's all from my side. Just please be there tomorrow. We will discuss the important topics also. And tomorrow is our last session, so I want all of you should be there. So take care of yourself. We will meet tomorrow. Bye bye from my side. So just take care of yourself. Okay, Joy, take care of yourself. We have Ankita. Ankita, take care. Nature, take care. Please take care of yourself. So bye bye from my side. We will meet sharply at 3 p.m. tomorrow.